All right, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you who are joining in live or might be watching the recorded version. It is 8 AM Eastern now, and let's get started. This session will go on for at least 10 minutes. We want to discuss at least 5 instruments, including Bitcoin. We want to discuss an extremely short-term time frame on the instrument here. Now it's very early to conclude and decide that Bitcoin is topping up. Those who are tuning in for the first time, as I'm seeing quite a few subscribers here. Thank you first of all, and I hope you'll enjoy your stay with 3 live sessions and also the Telegram channel if you are subscribing there as well. That is, initial support was almost taken at 16,200 levels. Now simply counting the recent drop as first potential boundary, which has been retraced 78%. Till the time the resistance at 14,600 stays, I think it is forming a meaningful top now, right? And it's also looking at the head and shoulder pattern. If you're not sure about what it is, mostly everybody should know what is head and shoulder. That's a head, left shoulder, and a potential right shoulder is being carved out. We are on a 15 minutes chart, so watch out for the next 15 minutes. If it reverses, forming an evening star, then it's worth taking a risk here. For aggressive traders, should be looking lower. How much? 14,000 levels on cards. Maybe if it drops lower from here. There you are. 14,000, wave 3, and then wave 4 and wave 5 again. So let's see how things are spanning out to be. We are putting up this chart just to make you aware that Bitcoin, if you are long by any chance, then you should be a bit cautious right now. All right, and a confirmation on the downside will come as the counter trend line breaks. If you are wanting to trade in a conservative manner, I know most of them are avoiding Bitcoin, but due to volatility, but a break below 16,600 levels confirms further push towards the lower side. Even if you're not trading, just watch out for this drop, and we'll pick it up from there later on. All right, looking to sell on rallies in Bitcoin or aggressively short already. Let's get started off with the euros now. Okay, that's a gold chart. I just want to emphasize slightly that don't be too optimistic, or don't try to be too optimistic in terms of taking your position. See, I used to be, I've tried this in the past, but sometimes I miserably miss out potential trades because of that. See, we need to be a bit flexible. It is most probably confirmed that the third wave is terminated at 1236. Now, it could push lower towards 1230, 31. It could, okay? We don't know. Nobody can say that. But looking at the structure, the small time structure, it seems that we have waves 1 and then waves 2, and if we do the counting here, we've got wave 1, 2 and 3 probably done. What it indicates is a push towards wave 4 into 12, 52, 53, maybe even 58. We are working out a lower degree wave 4. There you are, 38.2%, pointing out towards 52 right now. So it's quite possible that gold pushes towards 1251, 52 before the news are settling in, and then drops lower again by the time the news are just coming out. All right. So irrespective of the FOMC, let's forget about that. Gold might spike towards 51, 52 from here as well. So kindly make note of that. We are partially, and that's the reason why we always try and take some partial positions. Another reason why we are doing it is if you look at the trend line resistance, prices broke out on the buy zone. I don't say that it's testing the backside of the trend line, but the drop, this drop looks to be corrective in nature. That's a typical property of the second wave, I suppose. It has carved out a 335, which is a flat. And what brings us to the conclusion or potential conclusion is that wave 1, a 335, wave 2, that is A and B, and there could be a 5 waves push on the north side taking us easily towards 52 levels. Watch out for this rally. Alright, so gold on the north side, if not full capacity, at least partial, and the remaining, if we are lucky enough for the spike to trigger around 12:30, that's a place to go long again, right, with the stop around 12:20. All right, that was gold. Let's touch base with euros and the dollar index. Similar setups are being produced here as well. At this point in time, it looks like a wave 1, 2, 3, wave 4, and there might be one spike lower below 1700 or just around the 1700 mark. No change from what we discussed in the last session. Look out for a partial longs around here, remaining around the 1700 mark, and then boom. This is irrespective of what FOMC comes out with. We are expecting at least a counter trend rally after prices settle down around the 1700 mark towards 1860. Alright, and that should be it. I mean, take your profits, brothers and sisters, around the 1860 mark, and we'll be following out after that. Next action plan. Alright, so euro, we have almost done on the short side. Kindly prepare to go long in the next few hours. Please also note that the support is coming up well at around 1720, and the Fibonacci retracement 60% is coming up around the 1860 mark. Just a moment. There you are. 1860 mark. Watch out for that resistance. Otherwise, the structure is bearish, remains bearish till the time prices remain below 1960. That is an overall conclusion. The dollar index now pretty much on similar terms. First, a simplified wave count. We are looking this as a potential wave 1, and then ABC wave 2. This is not wave 3, but this is one of 3. Remember, wave 3 unfolds into 5 waves. So it has done nicely wave 1, wave 2, 3, 4 and 5. And we are expecting a low just around the 93, 30, 40 mark. Right. It could drop from here or maybe around 94.20. Do not try to be too much optimized in taking your positions. You should be out from the longs that we have been vouching since 92.50 now. There is a temporary resistance seen here. A counter trend looks to be on cards towards 93, 30, 40 levels, and then it should pick up from there on the long side, right? GBPUSD. Okay, this chart is it sometimes makes it very difficult to play out when we have taken profits. Now this entire drop can be still defined as the boundary which is being worked upon. Let's work upon the 4-hour chart. I mean, this is one of three actually. That could be defined as wave 1, wave 2, and then one of three. That leaves us with 2 of 3, which is around 34.50. GBPUSD, it's a safe, I repeat, so it's a safe strategy to sell on rallies. No matter if we get a chance around the lows here, around 3300 levels or somewhere, we will issue a long call. But right now we are flat. We are looking to sell on rallies. That is a safe trading strategy for pound, since it spikes very strongly. You never know, it can spike easily towards 34.30 in a moment of minutes. Actually, you might want to have your short positions there with the stop loss about 35.50 or maybe 36.50 to remain on the safer side. All right. So selling on rallies, that's the only strategic change in pound. We are trading counter trends in euros and dollar indexes and gold, but in pound we are wanting to sell on rallies, and until and unless an excellent risk reward opportunity is being produced. All right. So let's keep it until then. Just to update you on the news that is going to come out, FOMC is expected to increase the rate of interest. That should not be the criteria for what we are trading. So a bit of volatility maybe, but let's trade our plans. Okay, euro we are planning to buy, dollar index we are planning to sell, pound we are planning to sell on rallies, gold we are looking to take profits around 1250 to 53. And these are the active trades we are looking for. Bitcoin, we are watching for a drop towards 14,000 levels, brothers. Please look into that as well. These are the ways you can connect with me. And if you're an active trader joining for the first time here in the videos, you should consider joining the Telegram channel as well at t.me/Japee. All right. So let's keep the session till here, and let's bring a pause here. We'll be updating the trade setups on and pushing them all on the telegrams. We already initiated partial positions, so that's not a problem at all. So good luck, brothers and sisters, for your trades for the remaining of the day. And one piece of humble advice: never try to trade when the news are coming out. I mean, we don't want to get into a mess. It's a huge volatile market out there. So be very careful when you're facing an announcement like an FOMC or Fed rate decision or something like that. Best strategy is to have your limits in place and do not change your trading plan whatsoever. You might repent afterwards. It's best to trade your plans. Just take these news as events and triggers that moves prices. All right. So good luck to your trades again, and the next session I'll be up there around 10 p.m. For the local indices session, Nifty, and for the international segment, UK times 2:30 AM Eastern tomorrow. Until then, please take care and God bless. Goodbye.